Hi, I'm Evo. I make dumb stuff, and welcome to Evo's Dumb Stuff. And welcome back to my Pokemon Sword and Shield Dual Badge quest, where we shiny hunt a new team member before each badge and take on the gym challenge. Let's start off this video with a recap. In our first episode, we found Acid Girl, the shiny Rookidee, after only 996 encounters. Only 3 minutes later, I found out that she had Pokerus, which was super lucky. In episode 2, we found Kokolalo, the shiny Grookey, and after that, a second shiny Grookey. Needless to say, our badge quest for some reason has had some crazy luck involved. I'm hoping this luck continues for this episode, because this shiny hunt is going to be a very special one. Pokemon Sword and Shield's gym challenge missions have always been one of the standouts of the games to me. Gyms used to not really have much going on in them before Generation 8. The most you'd really do is walk around and interact with things. Sometimes, though, you can get flung 500 miles per hour at a wall and instantly cave your skull in. But Generation 8 set a brand new standard for gym missions. In Sword and Shield, while there are some gym challenges I find pretty boring, I don't think any are necessarily worse than the rest. But there are two that have stuck in my brain for a while since I first played the games. One of them being the Grass Gym mission, where you herd all the Wooloo, because I like Wooloo, and the Fire Gym, where you battle side by side with other trainers to catch free Pokemon. Do you see where I'm going with this? Well, these Pokemon could be shiny. In a day and age where we're seeing so many Pokemon get randomly shiny locked, like the random Corvisquire on Route 3, or the Squawkabilly on the player's house in Scarlet and Violet, it's just so cool to see these Pokemon be able to be shiny hunted. And you may be asking, well, can't you just hunt them anywhere else? Yes. Yes, I can. But that wouldn't make for a fun video, okay? And also, these three Pokemon have a very unique trait. Usually, wild Pokemon encountered through the overworld, shaking grass patches, and fishing have a higher chance of being square shiny than star shiny. Now this is a whole can of worms that I'm going to try my hardest not to fall into, but I'll explain the basics for you. Only in Pokemon Sword and Shield, there are two different types of shiny Pokemon. There are square shiny Pokemon, because they sparkle in squares, and star shiny Pokemon, because they sparkle in stars. With the more common variant being the square shinies, and the rarer being the star sparkle shiny, the chance of finding a star shiny Pokemon in a wild encounter is a whopping 1 out of 17 million chance. Interestingly though, this is not the case for those gym challenge encounter Pokemon. These free Pokemon in this gym are coded super differently. They have a higher chance of having Star Sparkles, which means that this is one of the only ways to guarantee a Star Sparkle shiny through encounters, which is super cool. And that's why we're going to be shiny hunting in this gym. Alright, now that we're in the gym, let's explain the hunt. There are 3 Pokemon available to find inside of this gym: Sizzlipede, Vulpix, and Litwick, and only one of them is a Galar Pokemon, Sizzlipede. And as I want to only use Galar shiny Pokemon, that will be our target for today. Now this hunt is not as simple as just running around in the patch of grass Sizzlipede spawns in. The way this place works is that when you run away from an encounter, or somehow lose that Pokemon, you cannot encounter the same Pokemon a second time in a row. You have to go to another patch of grass, run away from that Pokemon, in this case, either Vulpix or Litwick, then go back to the Sizzlipede patch. So in the event that I would phase, I had to decide which Pokemon I'd rather phase on. It fell on Vulpix entirely based on my own preferences. Also, I just think Vulpix is cuter than Chandelure. Sorry Chandelure fans. I'm sure you'll find another shiny hunter that will phase on a Litwick just for you. Well, now that we know how to hunt these shinies, let's actually start hunting them. But before we get to that, if you've been enjoying this video so far, make sure to like and subscribe. These videos take a lot of time to make. I'm doing this purely just to make fun and enjoyable videos. It would mean a lot, so thank you. Oh, and while you're at it, we just hit 100 followers on Twitch. So if you want to catch one of these shiny hunting streams live, and I stream a lot of my shiny hunts on there, drop a follow. You can also join my Discord server for live updates on video making or stream plans. Links in the description. Now, with that out of the way, let's start. The first stream of the hunt was fairly normal. Aside from the saltwater stuff, I don't know what that was about. Well, anyways, I was streaming for about 4 hours, and we actually hit 1,000 encounters, which is somehow the longest hunt encounter-wise we've had during this badge quest so far. I hoped my previous streak of luck would continue, and expected the best. Oh, you're curious about the saltwater I mentioned? Well, one of the viewers of the stream, and friend of the channel, Shinies, sent me a picture of a glass of water with a salt shaker next to it. Then, right after, sent a video of her pouring the salt and mixing it. And then went on and on about how it was delicious. Then other chatters picked up the bit. And I guess I had a chat full of saltwater drinkers. I don't condone this. I'm going to ignore that because it was abhorrent to witness. Going back to the hunt, it was going alright. I ended the first stream of this hunt with 1,502 encounters, and considering I was charmless, that was barely 1/3 of the way to being over odds. So we're gonna have to catch up. The next day, the second stream I did was very brief, since I went to a pride parade earlier that day. Oh yeah, I did this hunt in June, by the way. I only hit 2,002 encounters before I had to go to sleep, because I'd been up since 3 in the morning, editing a previous video of mine, and if you haven't seen it, you can watch it right here. I felt pretty bad about doing so little encounters that day, that I did some encounters off stream the next day. My plan was to get to 2,500 encounters, but only 26 encounters later, this happened. Oh my god! Shiny Vulpix! No! Oh my god, the first few encounters of the day, man! No! Oh my god! That's crazy! What? Oh my god, we phased! We phased! Oh my god! Oh my god! I'm freaking out. I'm so glad we phased. I am so happy we did that. First, we need to bubble beam the roly-coly so it doesn't attack me. That was like I've been recording for 3 minutes, by the way. I just started doing encounters for today. To like, oh, we another under odds, like, thing done. Oh my god. Wait, I'm burned. I need to catch this. I'm gonna throw a friend ball. Be my friend, please. Okay, you don't want to be my friend. Still nice. Ooh, I should probably actually try and catch it. Let's just throw great balls. I'm a bit worried if we fail it, because I saw a video of someone failing one yesterday, which was not fun to look at. Holy crap. Under odds phase, man, that's crazy. Oh, yes, we caught. Oh my goodness. That's so cool. It was in the shield file as well, which has already found 2 shinies. That's so cool. Oh my god, a shiny Vulpix. As much as I love this little Vulpix, I was kind of bummed out because I didn't get on stream with everybody here. But it's okay. It was just a phase. I thought about doing like 100 more encounters off stream wouldn't hurt. Well, it hurt. That... What? 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 No way! What? Okay, that was an extreme overreaction. But what? We found it? Huh? 34 encounters later? Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Neither of them were on stream. Oh my god, man. They're both on the shield file! 34 encounters? What is my luck? What is my luck? Oh my god, I'm gonna freak out. I'm actually gonna start crying in a couple seconds. What is happening? There's no stream today. Oh my god. What do I do now? That's crazy. Only 34 encounters later. That's crazy. Alright. I'm shaking so bad right now. I'm gonna start crying. How did this happen so fast? Yes! First ball! Oh my god! I didn't even have the audio on that flux. I didn't think it was gonna get anything. What the hell? What on earth? What is happening today? Okay, I don't think I need to explain to you how insane this is, but I will anyway. What the fuck is going on with my luck during this badge quest? Quick reminder that I do not have the shiny charm, nor do I have access to it until Sir Chester. The sheer odds of me finding 2 shinies in 60 encounters are astronomically small, and somehow I still did it? Anyways, tangent aside, I was feeling so incredibly happy about finding these shinies, and also terrible at the same time, because I didn't find them on stream. So to remedy that, I started streaming the same day, and decided to take on the fire gym with our 2 new buddies. Our Vulpix named Now N, which is named after the song by Franz Kaff, a musician I was introduced to by a friend of the channel, who actually helped produce this song. And our Sizzlipede, Chess, named after the song Chess by Dutch Criminal Record, which was a song that only had recently come out when I started this hunt. I felt like this badge quest had too much phone boy names, so I wanted to strike a balance and introduce everyone to some other artists I like. Unfortunately, if you've been watching some of the recent stuff, you may have picked up on the fact that I use their music in a lot of my newer videos. So the plan to introduce them to you guys here in this video failed. Anyways, now that I've introduced you to our 2 brand new friends, here's how the gym went. Good luck on this turn, Evo BBQ stuff. Thank you, Polymer. We're gonna win this time. We're gonna win. Old man in his towel. Gonna kick him over. This guy really has just some scary Pokemon. Like, why do you have Ninetales and Arcanine? That's freaking scary. We're doing a lot better on this shiny hunt on this attempt than last time. Alright, we gotta go Santa Scorch v Santa Scorch. My one's cooler though, because my one's named Chess. Wow, you're just normal. That's boring. Go, my giant Santa Scorch. Take them all out. Whoa. Let's do this. Let's blow them up with our minds. Yeah, you may have G-Max Santa Scorch, but I have a regular guy. Chess! Put that guy in a stalemate! Get him! Oh, you can't even see Chess. Oh my god, it has Flash Fire. Please tell me we have Flash Fire. Chess, no! No! Chess! Okay. Can we switch out? I don't think we can. Yeah, no! Chess, I'm gonna have to do something a bit dangerous. 68, oh, we're dead. Chess, do your best. Hit with Max Darkness. Go! That was really good. Chess, no! Isn't he sizzly? Isn't he sizzly, Pete? Isn't he bug-like? Less than 10-minute hunt. I never thought for hunts we'd be getting a shiny so easily. But isn't he sizzly? Oh, that's so cool. What the hell was that? I'm so sorry you had to watch that. Whatever that was aside, we actually beat the gym on this attempt, which means Badge Quest Episode 3 is finished. This was a super fun episode to make despite how long ago the hunt was. Thank you so much for watching. I've been Evo, I make dumb stuff. Thank you for watching Evo's Dumb Stuff.